Hey guys, glad you're here. My last Into the Vault video was such a smash hit that I decided to strike while the iron was frigid and hammer out something fast. For me. I normally only explore full vaults, but there are a lot of vaults that are tests, exhibits, or just don't exist. This is one such vault. Vault 1. It's not Vault 1. That was in Buren, which ended up cancelled, so most likely never get a video. I just love proving past me wrong. As this is not a full vault, this is more of a supplemental video, so it won't be as long as normal videos, which have no defined length anyway. The important thing to remember is that this was not a good game, so after a lot of struggling, I went into the virtual vault. I'm not gonna slam this game too hard. This was very ambitious considering the pinnacle of games at this time was Grognak and the Ruby Ruins with Virtual Boy graphics. I was also unable to find a complete copy, just a tech demo in the house of the Vault Tech enthusiast I mentioned at the end of the last video. Please watch it. For all I know, the enthusiast might have stolen the only copy of the game and then deleted the code from all Vault Tech servers, and that's why there appears to be no full thing. I'll skip over most of the game since this only concerns the Vault. I took on the role of Prisoner, who I suspect broke out of his cell shortly after the bombs fell, but it's not explicitly stated. I guess the nukes weren't nearly as deadly in Arizona because there's still plenty of thriving people just waiting for a chance to murder me. Corporal Armstrong was supposed to protect me as he led me to a nearby vault, but he mostly just stood around while I made my own way. After a few failed attempts of getting to the city, I finally got to the vault and spent a lot of time looking for it before realizing you could rotate the screen. There is no number or lock on the vault door, and I can just waltz right in after hitting the control panel. Surprisingly, there are no invaders. Barring myself. Immediately after coming in, I'm tasked with fixing things because Frank, the interim overseer until the real one shows up, ran things into the ground. The generator is broken and the door to it is locked. He would send the iBot to fix things, but it's down too. This is very bad because without the generator, the computer won't activate the life support systems. Don't worry though, Frank told me where to find the toolkit to fix the iBot so it can fix the generator so I can turn the life support back on. Something he is wholly capable of doing himself. If Frank later tried to take credit of this with the real overseer, I'd be bashing his head with the toolkit. I did all of it, but I should not have. Once I turn the life support systems on, it emits a loud, annoying noise that never stops. Take a listen. Hey, no joke, if you're sensitive to really annoying noises, you might want to turn your volume down. I'm giving this like as a buffer because listening back to it, this is absolutely horrifying. So yeah, turn it down now, and then I'm gonna play the sound. Okay. It's just like playing a playlist of all my videos. Better than that though, there's no way to escape it because this is the smallest vault in existence. They all bunk in the same room, there are only 2 bathrooms with a single shower in each, a single storage room with only a few weeks worth of supplies, and hopefully it's some board games because if there isn't, all there is to do here is work out. In turns, because there's only 1 punching bag, 1 bench press, and 1 slip bag. There are a lot of smaller weights that I imagine they'll bludgeon each other with once the noise drives them insane. Between this and the wasteland they showed, I would rather risk the bombs. The buildings outside are mostly fine, although filled with communist insurgents. Just overwhelm them and take the building. Back to the vault though, I theorize some hero sabotaged the life support generator and iBot just for some peace and quiet. Maybe there's going to be more to this vault, but we'll never know since I'm assuming all the original developers are dead. If this was supposed to sell people on the vaults, I can't imagine it would have worked. Maybe that's the real reason it never made it to the general public. That's a real shame though, because if it got on store shelves, it would have warned a lot of people away and saved a lot of lives. Because the vaults were never meant to save anyone.